Hello, and welcome to Oracle Priestess Noemi, Bear of Victory's channel. And for those of you who already know me, what's up? And for those of you who don't, welcome. We'll be pulling on the energy of Taurus for you right now. Some crazy stuff happened yesterday that I'm not going to get into. It was like on a family level, but I felt like we were being tested as a family. Um, there's a lot of anger that comes with some trauma for some of us, especially in our family. We've all had to, and I'm talking about immediate family, like my kids and I and my husband, ex, blah, blah, blah. And so it's not things that you talk about and that, like you put like out there. It just feels like this is what I'm supposed to be saying. We had this perfect way of putting together this year. We did something different since I have one son that's far, lives in another state, pursuing law school. And then I have another son that he's about an hour and a half away. So coordinating their schedules, their school schedules is really hard. And then I have two other sons that are local and, they're more accessible. But we usually exchange gifts on the 6th of January. And so this year we ended up doing something different. We did it for New Year's Eve because, one of them won't be able to come. And so I wanted us to all be together and do it. And it was fun, putting together the Secret Santa, doing something different, doing the tradition in a different way for this year. And so many changes are coming as well, as I'll be also moving for law school. So it's going to be so different for everybody. And I kind of felt nostalgic about the fact that we were doing something different. However, I went with the flow. It's not something I normally do. I would normally like really freak out and just be like, no, you guys have to all make the 6 work. So, that was a test all on its own. But I'm happy to say that even though there was so much in the energy that was prompting us to get angry, prompting us to argue, prompting us to not go with the flow, we still went with the flow. And at the end of the night, the most beautiful thing happened. It's that moment you have where you say, thank God we're all together. And this year, we did it in synchronicity. We did it even through all the change. One of my sons has gone through a real big change in relationship and maneuvering things on his own after a bout of 8 years. So it's really nice to see the growth in them. And then at the end of the day, even the growth in self, because I have been a person that really struggles with anger. So, if this helps someone, that's testimony for that. But we were tested so many times yesterday and we did not fail. Thank you to the Most High God, to the Holy Spirits for the gifts and for what is to come. I am so grateful. I am so grateful to you all. Please like, share, subscribe. You never know who you can help, but that energetic donation is super helpful. So, the feeling of the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, we have body that I'm pretty sure came out in the a Capricorn read, but I'm not really sure. You guys can do that. If I'm not remembering, there's a reason. But here in Dilemma, we have endings and beginnings, trying to do things right, trying to stay with tradition. But, at the end of the day, all that really mattered was mind, body, and spirit. The culmination of understanding that being together and being in sync really only comes from love. Because at the end of the night, we didn't care about the disagreements that we had, or that Secret Santa thing didn't go so perfect and everybody didn't wrap their stuff the way that I would have liked, because I am a perfectionist. But the fact that we came together in imperfection, it made it divine perfection. And that's all. And it was all because of the love that we have for one another, right? Because I mean, we all did come together and we all made that intention and we made it happen. So, Taurus, just make it happen. Just make it happen. So, I have here a signifier here of the base energy of the reading. We have the number 3 and we have between worlds. Most importantly, here is I see a flamingo with a crown. So, take that for what it is. But I really am feeling like your dreams need a practical plan, but also kind of be real with yourself and your capabilities, and stop stressing out so much. This is the card of the observer. It's more like staying within the realm of understanding that you're just not going to understand everything. You're not going to know everything, but all things come together for the greater good, right? Let's see what your divine direction is. What is the divine direction for Taurus? Shoo, shoo, shoo. Abundance. We have abundance, and abundance will come from staying grounded and meditating. Okay, so abundance could be money, it could be just things coming together without you really worrying. Great news is heading your way. Abundance is coming to you in many forms. It's not just about money. Okay, you've gotten through these tests. Some of you do need to lean more into compassion when it comes to even yourself. Okay, let us see what the Ascended Master's message is for you, Taurus. What is the Ascended Master message? What is it? So let it go. Give it to the Most High God. Energy healing. And that can be done with making sure you're not thinking negative thoughts. If you are, make sure you're stepping away from that, cleansing that. For those of you who are familiar with Palo Santo, sage, whatever helps you to decompress. Maybe you need a spiritual bath, because they're saying nurture yourself, love yourself, give yourself some time, cut yourself some slack, and then manifest, because this is what is coming for you. And if you're not open to receive, your energy is not healed or cleaning. I don't know, maybe you need to do some cleaning. Okay. But also the biggest thing that can help you is just retreating to nature for energy clearing. So, go walk on the grass, just go sit by a tree and do no thinking, empty the mind. That is grounding and meditating. So, a lot of this reading is just about how to get where you want to be. Let's clarify your dilemma. So you have harvest, justice, growth, fertility, rebirth. And some of you are in these differing cycles. So there's a cycle of growth. For some of you, there's a cycle of fertility where you're creating something or working on something, or you are dreaming or trying to put things into fruition, or there's a complete reset, rebirth. But the jar has to do with the symbol of a year. Okay, so it could be last year, it could be this year, 2025 coming up. Either way it goes, there's justice for you. And look, it says seed. Okay, so seed, ingwas, has to do with reaping what you sow. So wherever you're at now, it just depends. You could be sowing, and you can be, in the reaping season. It just depends. A lot of this has to do with your home front. But there's growth, there's change. Make sure that you're using common sense when it comes to your goals, and making sure that you're being realistic about your goals, mind, body, and spirit, as far as the factor goes. Let's see what your advice is. Roots. Yeah, home. Try to come back to what it is that you're trying to accomplish from a childlike mindset. And then we have partners. I'm really that other reading, this all came out in that other reading, mind, body, and spirit, partners, roots. Let me see if I can see really quickly um, what reading that was. I really feel like it was Capricorn, but I honestly am not sure. So let's see. There's some adept guidance that you're either needing, coming across, or giving to others. Um, I do think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Capricorn. Mass fall and revelation. Be the seeker of truth. Be in that authentic space. And in that reading, it talks about surrendering non-action, and surrendering negative thinking. Okay, so that could be all here. Let's see what is going on for you energetically. Yeah, solar plexus chakra. So crazy because I saw this before this reading. I was going to wait to do more readings for tomorrow so that I can still work and be in the energy. But there is triumph here. And this came out for Gemini. Triumphant and justice number 7. Okay, so a lot of things are coming. You just need to have more patience. Okay, you need to have more patience, especially with yourself. You see the plant is growing, it's coming into fruition. And then you have this crown chakra. So meditation, praying, having that direct connection to source. See, I just said awareness, right? Being aware of where you're at, or how other people affect you, or how you're affecting other people. So be careful with disconnecting and be careful with boredom. Let's see what your ancestors have to say. So there's something really happening for you in the spring, that's new, that's growing, that's coming into fruition. So make sure that while you're planning, that you are creating, and make sure that you are connecting with your guardian angel so that you can help in that discernment that you are needing during this ending and beginning, and the mind, body, and spirit, really taking into account the home. What is home to you, Taurus? Partnerships are going to be springing up, and you're going to really need to be grounded and praying, meditating, and discerning, because sometimes your heart can be very deceptive. Okay. And we have memories of love. Okay. So take all the things that you've experienced, look for the lessons in them. Maybe, make a vision board and also just write those lessons down and celebrate them. Let go of the negative things surrounding the things that you have been through. There's always a silver lining. I hope I helped heal at least one person in the world today. And Taurus, I sure hope it was you. It can end up being a challenging and frustrating time. Do not allow yourself to put those psychological blocks up. And thank you so much. I am so grateful for those of you who like, share, subscribed, and even for those who just view. Please leave a comment down below or give a like. An energetic donation is much appreciated. Thanks. Be well. Bye.